Prism Biola and Eli Lilly have entered into a deal where Eli Lilly will gain access to Prism Biolab's platform to develop small molecule inhibitors of protein-protein interactions. This partnership could potentially result in significant advancements in drug development and opens up possibilities for the treatment of various diseases. Protein-protein interactions are essential for cells to function properly, but when these interactions are disrupted, it can lead to diseases. Small molecule inhibitors target and block specific protein-protein interactions, providing a potential therapeutic approach for treating such conditions. Boehringer Ingelheim has good news. They have entered into a potential $500 million deal with Phenomic AI to develop targets for stroma-rich cancers. These types of cancers are known to be particularly difficult to treat. Boehringer Ingelheim will pay $9 million upfront to utilize Phenomic AI's single-cell RNA computing platform for this purpose. The healthcare analytics firm Truveta has found through electronic health records that Eli Lilly's drug Mounjaro tirzepatide has shown better weight loss results compared to Novo Nordisk's drug Ozempic semaglutide. Verve Therapeutics has made a significant announcement regarding its gene editing therapy results. The company has decided to offer its stock to the public and Eli Lilly. However, this news has negatively impacted Verve Therapeutics as its stock experienced a 13% decrease on Wednesday. Regeneron and Sanofi have announced positive results for their drug Dupixent in treating chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Dupixent is a biologic medication that works by inhibiting certain proteins in the body that contribute to inflammation. This news is seen as a positive development for the companies. Additionally, Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly are facing shortages of GLP-1 drugs. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1, which is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. These drugs are commonly used in the treatment of diabetes. The shortages may have implications for these companies' competitors, such as Regeneron and Sanofi with their Dupixent drug. In other news, Merck has made an acquisition of Caraway, and BeiGene has made a deal with Unsem. The specific details of these deals are not mentioned in the summary. Flagship appears to have had some ups and downs, but no specific information is provided about the company's situation. No specific company name is mentioned in this news. There have been recent layoffs in the pharmaceutical and biotech industry, including companies like Kite, Candel, and AbCellera. Novartis has a good news. They have raised their growth target and announced a new strategy called Pure Play, which involves focusing on core therapeutic areas such as cardiovascular, immunology, neuroscience, oncology, renal, and metabolic diseases. As part of this strategy, Novartis will trim its pipeline to ensure a more streamlined approach. No specific company name is mentioned in this news. There have been recent layoffs in the pharmaceutical and biotech industry, including companies like Kite, Candel, and AbCellera. CDMOs, contract manufacturing and development organizations, are facing difficulties in 2023 and are expecting a slow recovery in the following year. Corallis Corporation has good news as they will be presenting preclinical data that highlights the role of TDP-43 pathology in causing the loss of synaptic UN13A function. This finding is significant for neurodegenerative diseases such as ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and FTD, frontotemporal dementia. TDP-43 is a protein involved in RNA metabolism, and its dysfunction has been linked to these diseases. UNC13A is a protein crucial for synaptic function, and its loss can contribute to the development and progression of neurodegenerative disorders. The data presented by Corallis Corporation may contribute to a better understanding of the underlying mechanisms of these diseases and potentially lead to the development of new therapeutic strategies. Thailand's hostage crisis in Gaza takes a shocking turn as farm workers feared killed by Hamas are returned to their families. Charlie Munger, titan of investing, dies at 99. Reno is beating the odds in solving homelessness. Renee Benko's Cigna files for insolvency after buying a piece of the Chrysler building. Talking to chatbots is now a $200 job. GM directs billions to investors as EV push disappoints. Prosecutors charge an Indian man with trying to kill a Sikh activist in the U.S. FDIC faces demands for evidence of toxic culture at bank regulator. Mark Cuban is set to sell majority stake in Dallas Mavericks to Adelson family. U.S. suicides reached a record high last year. Home Prices has a good news. Their prices hit a fresh record in September, with the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller National Home Price Index rising 3.9% from a year earlier. The price is wrong for housing has a bad news. Even if mortgage rates come down, today's high home prices don't seem sustainable. U.S. whiskey has a bad news. They are facing a 50% tax on shipments to Europe next year due to a tariff dispute. Mexico has a good news. They registered a trade deficit of $252.5 million in October, compared to a $2.09 billion deficit in the same month last year, with exports growing faster than imports. Hot healthcare hiring has a good news. The industry is expected to be a strong job generator for years due to an aging population and the impact of COVID-19, leading to widespread worker shortages and increased needs for healthcare services. Renee Benko's Cigna has filed for insolvency, marking a dramatic fall in the property sector.